loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, become part of the tribe. And if you're returning, thank you for tuning in. So today we're gonna be chatting about my advice for a person that's making their first designer purchase. So exciting, I'm all here for it. Like, yes, let's do this. Let's spoil ourselves. Let's buy luxury. Let's buy the things we like, buy the things we desire, and be happy, because life is too short to be doing anything else. Let me just kind of preface my, the angle that I'm going to be coming from. My guess and what I'm going to be sharing is that a person who's making their first designer purchase isn't looking to spend $3,000 to $4,000 on one item for their first item. If, however, that is you, I'll give some of my advice on that. I'll start with bags. If you're looking to get your first designer bag, I would suggest investing in a brand like Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, or something of that sort. If you are on the higher end, you'd rather save a little bit more and splurge a little bit more on your first piece than Chanel, or a Chanel bag would be a good investment. If we're talking Louis Vuitton, I would definitely recommend the Louis Vuitton Speedy. Y'all, this bag is a classic, like a classic. So cute. She's very versatile. Like, this is the 35. Y'all are gonna freak when I tell you how much I paid for this purse. So, okay, let me just show you the bag. So this is the Damier Louis Vuitton Speedy 35. It does not have the strap. It is just the top handle bag. The inside of it is red, and she's pretty clean. She doesn't get much wear. So if you've seen my luxury handbag collection video, I mentioned in that video that there are a few bags that I have in my collection that I don't really wear. So I didn't mention them because I'm like, if I am interested in wearing the bag, then I'll go get the bag. This was one of those bags. So this did not get featured in that video because I don't typically wear it as often anymore. And so I'm like, there's no need of me showing something I don't even wear. Let me just drop the suspense. Let me just drop the suspense and pull out the paperwork. This bag was purchased July 30th, 2010. Can anybody guess how much this bag was back then? I'll give you a little time to think. This bag retailed for $715. This bag, as of July 2020, Speedy 35 in the Damier, without the strap, I think it's the one without the strap, retails for $1,180. $1,180. And it's not even available online. You can't purchase this online. You have to call, check in the store, or you can reach out to customer service via Louis Vuitton website. This is what I mean by investment. If I were to resell this bag right now, and it's in really good condition, the straps are like new. I hardly wear this bag. The inside has no staining, no anything. It's practically new. I still have the dust bag for it. I don't have the box because at that time I was like, why do we need boxes? Like, we don't need that. So I don't have the box for it. If I were to resell this bag, I could easily get $1,000 for it, easily. That's what I mean by investment pieces. So you want to invest in your first designer purchase with something that is going to last you. And I'll say this also, get something that you genuinely like. Get something that you're gonna feel comfortable with wearing, something that is gonna, like, when you see it, you're gonna feel like, okay, that was worth the money that I spent on it. Don't get an item that you just feel like, okay, in the next 2 years or 10 years, I'll be able to resell it and make some of my money back. Don't do that. Get something that you're gonna love, but also, my advice, try to get a piece from a brand that's going to appreciate in value. Another good bag that I recommend from Louis Vuitton is the Alma. It comes in, I think, 3 different sizes. I know there's the BB, which is the mini version, and then there's the I think the PM, which if you've seen my handbag video, you'll see that I have a multicolored one. That bag is another good investment. You can also buy an additional strap at an additional cost for that bag and make it like a crossbody or give it a drop instead of just a top handle. So love it. Those are good investment pieces. Those are good bags to consider for your first designer purchase if you're thinking Louis Vuitton. Now, you may peep that I did not mention the Neverfull. Here's why. I love the Neverfull. I have the Neverfull. I think it's a great bag. It actually is a wonderful bag. It holds a lot. It's sturdy. It's, you know, it's durable. It's versatile. Love it. She's a keeper. Everyone needs her at some point in their life. So, and it also comes with a pouch. So my thing with why I wouldn't recommend it for your first purchase is that it's more of a work bag. That's pretty much it. It's more of a work bag. It's more of a travel on the go type bag versus a handbag. Some people do wear their Neverfull totes as handbags, but me personally would not recommend that as your first handbag purchase because you want something that is going to be versatile, and I feel like you're a little bit limited. There's no closure. It's just an open bag. It does come with a wristlet, but that's just a wristlet. It's not like a handbag. And I have my thoughts on why they decided to include those wristlets these days, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're here for. But it is more of a work bag for me, and most people that I know that have them are their work bags. So I feel like if you're building a collection and you need a bag specifically for work or travel, because I travel with mine, then the Neverfull is the way to go. Another brand that I recommend is Saint Laurent. Their Kate bags, most popular bag, very iconic, super cute. I think that those are bags that hold their value. So if you purchase it today, you'll be able to, if you decide to resell. And when I say holding value and things, I mean in terms of if you decide to sell it at some point. You don't have to, but if you do, this is, you know, just food for thought. The Kate bag is a really good bag. Some of these bags I have, and the video will be linked in my handbag collection, so you can see it there after you watch this video. So I have the small one in the pink. Really cute bag, was purchased many years ago, but the style is their iconic style, so it's not trendy. It's still around here many years later, and I still love the bag. The only thing with that bag is that it is structured, so whatever size you get, you want to make sure that it's your first one, and you want to be able to like get as much use as possible. You get, I think, the medium size one, something that'll fit your phone for sure in your wallets, because it is a structured bag, so you're a little limited on how much stuff can fit in the bag. However, it still is a really nice bag, very good quality. It's gonna appreciate, hold its value, and I think those are good pieces. If we're talking shoes, I definitely, as cliche as it is, I'd recommend Christian Louboutin. Here's why I say this. Outside of the fact that I just love them, and it's my opinion, I do think that when people are buying their first luxury item, they want to see where their money is going. They want it to be justified. They need a symbol, a design, or something to justify the money that they're spending on that item. So I feel like the red sole, no matter how cliche it gets, it's always gonna be there. Like you will instantly know what it is. It demands attention, and that just is what it is. So that's why I'm including it in this video. I think they're great shoes. Now, you need to be particular about the one you get. So I pulled two of mine to show you in the classic colors, in the nude and the black. I love these shoes so much. In particular, this nude pair. This is my second pair of these shoes. So originally I had the Socates. These are the I think the decollet. I do get my sole protected so that the shoe isn't wearing at the bottom. it does match the red bottom. I don't really care that it's, you know, look replaced. I like to protect my shoes, and especially this top corner here. If you're just wearing the sole that it comes with, once it gets worn, the top of your shoe will start to wear, and you don't want that. So I'd suggest either getting a sole protector, or sometimes they'll have it just at the tip. I know my flats, my Louboutin flats, they do have the little piece at the top to protect the top of the corner. I feel like you need a nice pair of black and nude pumps in your collection because they spice up any outfit, they go with everything. And that red bottom, you need a reason to justify how much money you're spending on one particular item. Like I said, I love the nude so much. I have this okay, these are the decollete, and then the black ones are the Pagal Follies. I also would recommend a flat. I'd recommend Jimmy Choo has nice flats. Christian Louboutin does have some nice flats, and Manolo, super girly, super cute. I think they're worth the investment, and you can't go wrong with them. They're classic brands. They will make you feel just so luxurious, and everyone wants to feel like that. If you're looking to make a purchase of, you know, past that $2,500 to $3,000 mark, and you just want to make that big investment, definitely suggest Chanel. You can also get Chanel on consignment, or, you know, pre-loved basically, in really good condition, and you can also get that under $3,000. So if you shop around, look around, check the conditions and things, you can find a really good handbag for under $5,000 without paying retail. However, if you decide to save up and pay retail, it won't be in vain. I think that the brand will continue to appreciate, as much as it is crazy to say. They've made a name for themselves, and I feel like they're still great investments. You can find them pre-loved in really good condition and be satisfied for your first designer purchase. So I definitely recommend that as well. I want to throw that out there. I kind of narrowed my tips down, just general tips down, into 4 categories. First thing is wearability. You want to get something that is going to be lasting, because it is your first purchase and you're probably going to be wearing it a lot. So you want to get something out of a material that's going to last you, preferably like a leather, even though Louis Vuitton ain't really leather. You want something like that that's gonna last you. So take this for example. My first designer bag was a Gucci like tote. It had like a top handle. I'll try to find pictures of it. I cannot remember the name, but it was a canvas bag with the monogram canvas, and then it had like the red and green flap over it. It did come in the leather, but I got the canvas one. I wore that bag so much. I wore it with everything. Like, that was my bag. So because I was wearing it so much, the canvas started to wear a bit on the side. I had color transfer from my denim, and it was just a hot mess. Now you can get the color transfer cleaned mostly, but for the most part, once you start having that wear from the canvas on the side, the bag is done. So I definitely would recommend getting something maybe that is a leather, or along the lines of it being a leather, something that's gonna last you basically. And then you also want to think about weather. So when you're wearing the bag and the rain or something like that, if something spills on it, water drops, things of that sort, you want to make sure that your bag is protected, because this is a big purchase and you want to make sure you protect it. But that's with any bag. You also want to get something that is going to be neutral in color, because you're going to be wearing it a lot. You want to make sure that it's going to match the things that are in your closet already and the things that you decide to buy. You're not limited to one outfit or one color because you got a bag that wasn't neutral for what you typically wear. Which leads me to my next point, versatility. You want to get something that is going to be versatile, that you can wear, you know, to the grocery store or to dinner, something that is like, you know, can be day to night. That does not mean, I say that relatively, because if you don't care about wearing whatever, whenever, then that's totally fine. But I would consider that you're gonna be wearing the bag more often. So you wanna get something that's a little more versatile, that can go with different outfits and still be cute. I do recommend every girl at some point within the first few purchases, go into the store and make the purchase at the store. I don't care if it's a wallet or a card holder. I think everyone deserves the experience of shopping in the store and getting something brand new. That's not to say that just pre-loved is bad or anything like that, because you can get the same experience. Most people still have all the accessories that come with the bag. So not most, a lot of people do. So you can still get all of the accessories, boxes, ribbons and stuff. But I think that there's another experience that you get when you go in the store and you feel like, okay, I'm doing this, like I can do this. It builds belief for me. So, and I'm big on belief and believing in yourself, and believing you can have anything and everything. So going into the store definitely gives you that type of energy. Before I make any purchase, I go and look at it pre-loved and what's the resale market like. But I'll go into that in another video about shopping pre-loved versus retail. But for the purposes of this video, we ain't gonna talk about it. And then my last point or tip would be to try to avoid getting trendy or limited edition items for your first item. The thing with trendy and limited edition items is sometimes they can be expensive, they can be a little pricey, and they're usually a moment, you know what I mean? Like they're usually for whatever moment is happening. They're special for that moment, special for that time. They limit themselves. So if you're a girl who's been building a collection, I'll go for it. But as a person that is just starting out, I wouldn't personally recommend it because it does limit you to what you can do. Usually limited editions and trendy items are specific for that moment. So they are colorful, they have some crazy design on it, and you just don't want to get tired of it. You don't want to get tired of your investment. This is your first purchase. You want to be wearing it, honey. And once the Instagram girls stop wearing it and styling it, you're going to be looking like, what I'm about to do with that? And you don't want to feel like that. You want to get something that you can wear, 20 years down the line, in my opinion, for your first purchase. So just keep that in mind. I do believe or think that trendy pieces are okay, limited editions are okay, because sometimes those trendy items become limited edition and you years down the line have an item that everyone is like, oh my god, where'd you get that item? Like, when did you get it? You had to have gotten it from this time. Like, it becomes a conversation piece. So I do think that they have their time and their place in life, but for the purposes of your first purchase, I shy away from it, in my opinion. Making your first designer purchase is such a big deal. It's very exciting and rewarding. So I hope that I gave some good advice in this video. I hope you enjoy watching it. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.